in the early stage, if Alter Ego gets it going, gets the snowball, what are you supposed to do? Geek Fam, they have a full team fight comp. They need to wait at least 8 minutes before they can become, some sort of efficient in the game.
My issue is that Geek Fam has only X-Borg, I would say, with the last Insanity to disrupt the backline on that Eve. But even so, I don't know if that's going to be enough. So Geek Fam with the Belleric, they want Alter Ego to dive into their composition, but Geek Fam, they don't have anyone to dive into theirs, you know what I mean? And especially now with the Kimmy as well, I don't really see how they synergize well, but what do you think?
Wow, I like that Kimmy pick. It was I feel like adding range here for the side of Alter Ego, so it was a very, very smart pick, I could say. Intelligent drafting there, because Belleric, X-Borg, Cho wants to engage, wants to hard engage.
Quick prediction, you said Alter Ego.
Yeah.
I said Alter Ego. Eterna.
Same.
3-0. Let's see if it's going to be a 2-0. Alter Ego and Geek Fam in the game. Leo Murphy already playing it really aggressively. He gets the Iron Hook onto the purple buff. That's a reset, and already Alter Ego with a lead. But Jikundo will be able to connect onto Leo Murphy with the help of Vince. A flicker will be there with regeneration as well. Leo Murphy gets out.
Wow, already so much nuisance coming in from that Iron Hook. And that's one of the advantages, I would say, about having a Franco on your team. You're able to disrupt the farming pattern that is usually being placed onto the map by the side of Geek Fam. And the thing is, Geek Fam, they will be relying heavily onto Hans. And interestingly enough,
did Renvi get it?
He has what? He didn't. He didn't. But yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, like we predicted, Sally Boy is going to be using that emblem. And we'll see a lot of, I would say, aggressive engages coming in from him when he reaches that power spike. But for now, Alter Ego Esports, they're just looking to disrupt the farming pattern. Yeah,
fun fact, Renvi actually did get that. The Jikundo now with Renvi rotating. It's going to be a taunt as well. Leo Murphy, no flicker available. It's going to be first blood picked up by Geek Fam. Leo Murphy, very aggressive in the early stage of the game, was able to disrupt the farm, but was it worth the first blood?
Yeah, most definitely. I feel like why not take the first blood? But another thing I want to highlight is Udil using that MPL, so going for that extra burn, extra damage as well. Not the magic shop, not the first emblem of magic, but going for that MPL.
Interesting. Not magic worship.
Not magic worship.
That's also very interesting emblem usage from both teams. And you're right, Renvi on that Belleric is going to use that flicker instead of the vengeance. So trying to look for some engages on the map, but look at this, something might be happening.
Yeah, Schwan gets zoned away. Vince now rotating Rupture, going for the Jikundo, but no, he dodges away from the Iron Hook. Vince actually is still able to get out in the bottom side. A trade ensues. Geek Fam Hans gets the turtle, and he's looking for the enemy purple buff Pi, trying to zone him away right now, but it is going to be the top side as well in the fight. Undying Fury going to be popped by Sunny Boy, but only to run away. It's a defensive movement here for the side of Alter Ego, as Geek Fam actually pushing the pace in that bottom side. He managed to get the purple buff.
He did. Now for now, Hans was somehow delayed by their patterns, but I feel like he has some compensation now, invading the jungles of Sally Boy, and I feel like now they're quite even. So Alter Ego, how they're gonna play it out is they're gonna wait, of course, Sally Boy to hit that power spike level 12. So for now, they're just gonna wait and farm and farm. They don't want to go for that crazy engages. They just want to disrupt the patterns. And up until Kimmy has 3 items on as well as Sally Boy popping off on that level 12, then Alter Ego would go for a team fight. I'm
really surprised with what we're seeing from the side of Geek Fam right now. Usually it is so one-sided in the early game from the get-go, but it is a different shade for Geek Fam. They're actually putting up a fight. It is going to be Hans with that emblem, so even though he does get disrupted, he will be able to farm way faster than normal. So they are still kind of equal and leveling the movements coming in from Alter Ego Esports and even trying to initiate their own patterns. So very well done from the side of Geek Fam right now.
That's what makes the Demon Slayer emblem, my bad. Just watching too many anime. But yeah, Demon Slayer talent, what makes it so good is because of that invade that you're able to do. The pathing that Hans has, you see it. He's clearing his entire jungle so fast. He actually goes into the enemy jungle and he instantly punishes Sally Boy for not taking his Demon Slayer. He is getting out-farmed against an X-Borg, a hero that we don't even consider meta in this current patch.
Yeah, 2 levels behind here. Oh, now 1 level behind, but Geek Fam, I feel like they want to engage. They already, especially Turtle is up here. So we're going to see here because Nino and friends, they look to delay. but Selly Boy is still outside.
Oh, Lee Murphy whiffs on that Iron Hook. Super Rupture going for the flicker, and that's going to be the way the Dragon locking him down. The damage will not be enough for now, though. He goes for the suppression. Vince zoned away. Kai goes in for the Demonic Force. Schwan gets the pick up, but at what cost? That's another Demonic Force pop. He's looking for more, but Hans will be able to zone the members away. A 1-for-1, but Geek Fam picks up the turtle.
Interesting. Super aggressive movements coming in from Schwan. He flickered in and was able to do a lot of damage and even secure a kill. So that's already a good start for the side of Geek Fam. You want to be able to give some farm onto your gold lane as well. Understanding that Hans is, I believe, not going to be that damage type of jungler, but more of a utility jungler. So the main carry, the main damage dealer is going to be Schwan as well as Vince.
Yeah, but I feel like, again, Alter Ego, this is their gameplay here. Oh, Rupture, Purify is still there, but yeah, Alter Ego is still comfortable with their game plan as well. Kimi wants to farm all this, needs that level 12, so they do not go for that crazy engages, crazy team fights just yet. But Geek Fam, now with their lead, they need to do something about it, because sure, they have more objective, they have more gold, but no proactive movements, no proactive setups just yet.
You're right. But now Alter Ego Esports, they seem to be setting up for something here as they might be ganking onto Rupture.
Rupture goes in for the G Kundo. Leo Murphy looking for the Iron Hook. It connects onto Schwan. That is a disaster for the side of Geek Fam. Losing Schwan in the process. Nino gets a little bit of that gold lead. And look, a 1k gold lead that Geek Fam has held from the start now is not going to be available. Udil goes in for the real world replacement, but it's only for the shielding. Hans picks up a solo kill against 2 members. This is the Hans we have come to expect.
Exactly. And that was really good movements coming in from Geek Fam. But Alter Ego Esports, I'm wondering why Sally Boy didn't back up the Yves. He actually went back. So, I don't know. I see sort of miscommunications happening from the side of Alter Ego Esports. They aren't playing as strong and as solid as that we're accustomed to seeing. But now the turtle has spawned in the Land of Dawn, and Geek Fam, they're the first ones to it.
This neutral objective control has been insane. Lee Murphy goes in for the Iron Hook, but the way the Dragon G Kudo combo will be able to connect right now. Hans dealing damage. It is going to be the Demonic Force pop. Turtle has been slain. Vince popping that black shoes, but all the way to the wrong side. Alter Ego will be able to get 1 for the trade of that turtle, but it's still worth it for the side of Geek Fam.
I do feel like in the later stage of the game, Alter Ego Esports, they're just going to pop off. I mean, Pai, even though he hasn't reached his power spike per se, is already doing a lot for his team, buying so much time, and being able to zone members away from the side of Geek Fam, like Schwan, like Vince as well. So I'm really curious to see what the items look like for now. But now, Alter Ego Esports, more pressure.
Oh my god, Ren V with a slick movement is able to dodge away the little sidestep, happy feet away from that Iron Hook.
Yeah, again, looking at the compositions here, as of right now, Alter Ego Esports are saying, yeah, sure, you have the lead, but what can you do about it? Oh, both junglers going at it outside.
Oh, Hans winning out in this trade right now. Selly Boy will be able to get out of that last insanity, but the damage coming from Selly Boy is just way too much. Hans kiting away, will be able to dash out, not losing his immortality, and look who's come here to the bottom side. Geek Fam with the rotation, but I think Selly Boy got the better trade there.
Most definitely, I feel like it was, remember, it wasn't level 12 Aula, so getting more better trades is what they are looking for, but Leo Murphy already setting up something here. Once again, Alter Ego Esports, they are slowly but surely, take a look at the gold now, they are leading, so they are perhaps ready for a team fight right now.
Leo Murphy is annoying on the Franco, but he's not as sharp as what we saw yesterday from Vin, so we'll see how much more impact he can have as another engage is happening.
Renvi goes in for a 1v3, is able to actually chunk Udil really, really low, but that might be a mistake here. Real world manipulation to the backside now, but it is all a bait. Renvi, he's baited out so many abilities right now with the Demonic Force also pop. Geek Fam have just won before even starting the Lord. Iron Hook though, almost punishing Vince, but an instant Purify from him to get out of that.
Lucky for Purify. I mean, Vince, for the moment, even though how many times he's gotten hooked, he's still able to pop that black shoes as well as the Purify. And he's dodging it really, really well, as we're going to take a look at the items here in the 9th minute.
Okay, Selly Boy has secured War Axe and as well as the Wind Soccer, so remember, more durability and as well as movement speed here. Meanwhile, Leo Murphy opting for Athena real quick.
G Kundo with the Dragon, instant collapse with the Wrath of the Dryad as well. That's going to be a taunt. Leo Murphy caught in the bad situation, but is able to flicker her out. Hans goes in for the last insanity, but unable to dish out the damage. Selly Boy will be able to pick up that kill with the taunt as well. Renzi gets taken down, and Iron Hook from Leo Murphy to secure Vince's fate. Alter Ego, they've been able to scale, and now we can hear the yells, the screams from the players and the audience. Rupture all alone. Leo Murphy looking for the Iron Hook, but it is only to zone Rupture away. It seems like it might just be two tier 2s taken down with the mid and bottom available.
Wow, 4 members taken down just like that. They were melted down by the damage coming in from everyone. But look at that! Rupture!
Yes, he was deleted.
Deleted. Obliterated.
Wow.
Obliterated. Killing spree here, forced out of Selly Boy, but now Geek Fam, they are behind 4K gold almost, and Selly Boy and friends already with the invades here, so Geek Fam already in the back foot just like that. One moment. Now they are struggling to get out of their base.
Their timing is just so on point. They're so good. They understand, okay, 10 minutes in, I'm level 13. I have this items, and I'm ready to go for that team fight. And that's exactly what they did. And being able to just take down 4 members just like that, so many objectives on the board, and really increasing that gold lead even further. And if Nino wasn't dealing enough damage already, he's secured that Holy Crystal here, Goni.
Yeah, exactly. So in the early game, Alter Ego was like, sure, you have 3 turtles, but what can you do about it? Nothing. Alter Ego just, with the patience, they farmed the farm. Kimmy now scales. Sally Boy scales. Pi as well with the items. Clock of Destiny is already in his arsenal. So with this first Lord, I feel like they want a base sword here, perhaps in the top side.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It seems like that is what they're going for. They want to be pressuring, maybe baiting Geek Fam perhaps. They do have the Iron Hook as a possibility for them to take out 1 member before they go for the full engage. But let's see what's going to happen here, Mirko.
They still have a lot of high ground power, but the range from the side of Alter Ego is just way too much. That's going to be Rupture caught once again. Another Iron Hook connects for Leo Murphy, and even the damage from Nino cannot be contained inside of the base. Ren V trying to do what he can, zoning these members away, but in the end, again, the superior range will be able to siege down the turrets much faster. Oh my god! That's 1 hammer smash from Selly Boy. It took away half of their HP.
It's huge. It's definitely huge, and it doesn't seem like they're going to be stopping here, Mirko. The Iron Hook does miss, but Alter Ego Esports, they're actually playing the discipline game. They're actually moving backwards. They don't want to overcommit onto anything. They don't want to get punished as of right now, and they just want to milk out everything that they have in that jungle from the side of Geek Fam.
No range. There's absolutely no range from the side of Geek Fam. Look at the weapons that Swan has opted to go for. Because he's defending, he needs a bend, and Red V gets melted down just from Nino alone. That's not what you want from your Belleric. You want him to be tanky, you want him to be sustainable. And Alter Ego, I feel like they've just scaled. They're not even looking to go for the Lord. They're not freezing the waves, Goni.
Yeah, most definitely. And right now, I feel like they want to end the game ASAP here, Mirko.
Oh no, an Iron Hook connects, and that's going to be him taken down. It's everyone melted. The Demonic Force all the way to the backside inside the base. And Geek Fam have no response. It is going to be a 1-0 lead for the side of Alter Ego as an Iron Hook connects once more. A monster kill for Selly Boy and a 1-0 lead for Alter Ego.
Nearly a wiped out into the hands of Alter Ego Esports. They were so dominant. They were so patient in that early game, and they just became ferocious beasts as they reached their power spike. What a game! I'm so excited to see what Game 2 has for us.
Man, oh man, once again, Alter Ego understands their composition very well. They do not go for the crazy engages in the early game. They just they focus themselves on farming. Sure,